All right, fight fans, friend to the room is joining us now. Light heavyweight world champion. He's a star now, Mr. Dmitry Bivol. Welcome to the show, champ.
Yeah, thank you.
Listen, first off, we haven't spoken since the Canelo win. It's been a long time, and I want to congratulate you on a great performance. I want to know how Dmitry's life has changed since then. Not you personally, but everything around you since the Canelo fight.
Just more people know me, recognize in supermarkets and some shops.
Right.
That's it. And
how does that feel to you to be recognized by more people? I mean, you're a humble guy, but I mean, it must affect you somehow to be more famous.
yeah, everything has a two sides, plus and minus. Sometimes it's I'm glad, but sometimes I don't have a time and people wanna ask me something or
Pictures
take
and all
a
this
photo or ask me, can you say hello to my neighbor sister's dog, or something else.
But you try to cater to the fans as much as you can, right?
Yeah, of course I try. Yeah.
But you like your personal life. That's important as well. I understand. Dmitry, as soon as you beat Canelo, they put you on a lot of people put you on a pound for pound list. And I remember even you yourself said, listen, yes, I feel like I should be on the list, but I shouldn't be at number one right away. I beat one guy. Do you still feel that way?
Yeah, the same feelings. Yeah, of course. If I feeling myself the best light heavyweight, I have to get more belts, 4 belts.
Right.
Only like that I can feel myself the best.
What was your opinion on Better BFs' knockout victory over Joe Smith Jr.?
I wasn't be surprised. Yeah, he's good. He's still tough, and everyone expect that knockout in this fight.
Right. Now, I know that you very much so want to be undisputed at light heavyweight, but Better BF has the rest of the titles. Recently, a few days ago, in Canelo's media workout, person asked him if you still want the rematch with Bivol if he loses to Zurdo Ramirez, that's the fight scheduled for you November 5th. He said no. He only wants to fight the rematch with you again, with you if you beat Zurdo. What's your take on that? Because before the fight, they were saying he wants to avenge his loss against you.
Yeah, it's the same. If he lost fight to Golovkin, I don't want to fight him.
So we know a lot of people said, Dmitry, that Canelo didn't belong at 175. Even me, I felt the same way. I felt like he's small for that weight class. But you would fight at 168. I don't know. You said that once upon a time. Is that off the table? Will you not go back to 168 if Canelo wanted to fight at a lighter weight?
No, of course. I said before we can make this fight, but we need we need negotiate.
Right. All right. It has to make sense. It has to be for the right money. Do you think Canelo will win his next fight against Golovkin on the 17th of September?
I don't know. I don't like to make prediction. Maybe he wanna win because he lost last fight. Maybe he feels better about last fight. I don't know what he had motivated or no. I don't know.
No, I got you.
I wish Golovkin good luck.
Oh, you wish Golovkin good luck. Would you ever consider fighting Gennady Golovkin if that presented itself?
We never think about it,
Right. It's not on your radar right now.
It's not on my list, know.
I get it. Now, let's move to Zurdo Ramirez. He's a tall southpaw, skilled fighter, people still have you as the heavy favorite. People are still talking about Bivol, Better BF, but you have something in front of you November 5th. I recently spoke to him. He said you guys did a lot of sparring when he was a 168 pounder. You were already at 175. What is your assessment of him as a fighter, like sharing the ring with him so many rounds, skill-wise?
Что, типа, он из себя представляет?
Да, в плане боксерских навыков и так далее.
He's good. He's tall. He has a strong, heavy left hand. He's southpaw, but he has a hand. He used the body shot by left hand a lot. Maybe he's not. He has not too much speed, you know, like Canelo, but he's good.
So who got the better of the sparring? Who had the upper hand in sparring between you and him?
I don't talk about it, you know.
Oh, so in other words,
it's not correct. You know, it's not correct to talk about sparrings.
I know. It's against the rules as a fighter, right? You keep that on the low.
It's not respectful, you know.
Right. No, I get that. How does he compare though how does he compare to Canelo? You share the ring with both of them. I know professional is different than sparring, but how do you compare both of them as fighters? Who would you say is a better fighter?
Типа между ним и Canelo? There are two different fighters.
Right.
Of course, Canelo is more popular, but about boxing skills, maybe Canelo better, you know, but they are different.
Right.
One of them tall, Zurdo taller, Zurdo his weight more, much more than Canelo, but Canelo has good speed, and one of them southpaw.
You know, after the Canelo fight, after you were the underdog in that fight and you won the fight, and you said, listen, from now on, I need to get what I deserve, right? Like I need to negotiate whatever fight happens now. I prove to the world that I'm a great fighter. Now I need to make sure I make the money I deserve. Has that happened since then? For example, the Zurdo fight, do you feel like you're getting what you deserve? And are you being treated the way you deserve now?
Ты считаешь, что ты сейчас получаешь то, что ты заслуживаешь?
А что сказать? А что считать? Что сказать, думаю? You know, now I have a fight against Zurdo, and you know, I'm glad how deal I got.
Okay.
I got a good deal, yeah, man.
All right, so you're getting what you deserve. I got you. At least what you want, what you negotiate. Now, is the goal Better BF right away next? If you beat Zurdo Ramirez, you know, you're defending your title. Is the next target Better BF?
You know, for fight against fight for another belts every time in my head, every time I wanted this, but nobody gives me offered on this fight, you know. Right. We can talk too much about undisputed or something else, but we know how it works. Somebody needs to make this fight happen.
I respect what you're saying, and I agree with that to a certain extent. What I learned in being in this sport is that when two fighters want to fight each other, no matter what, the fight will happen, right? I remember Floyd Mayweather meeting up with Manny Pacquiao in a basketball game. They went to the hotel, and guess what? A few weeks later, we got a fight announcement, right? Because they want the fight to happen. If you had an option after this to fight Canelo Alvarez for him to want to avenge his loss, or Better BF for all the straps, what's more important to you?
Of course, fight against the Better BF. Fight against the guy who has 3 belts.
3 belts.
You know? It's not just personally Better BF.
It's not about money. It's about legacy for you as well.
Yes. It's
All right, so Better BF be your title. All right, so look, I understand from what I've heard, he also wants to be undisputed, and you have the key, the other key to that puzzle with the WBA strap. So that's a fight everybody would want to see. But you are the favorite in that fight already. Are you aware of that? That people see you as the best light heavyweight in the world, and you will be favored going into Better BF?
Sure.
Сейчас поговорить, я с Рамиресом, и сегодня ты будешь говорить?
I don't know. It doesn't matter for me how people think. Will I be favorite or underdog? We know it doesn't matter.
Right.
And
all right. Listen, in this era of boxing, man, fighters are moving up and down in weight classes more than ever before. We saw what Canelo did, other guys going up to heavyweight. Is light heavyweight it for Dmitry Bivol, or do we ever see you at cruiserweight?
Oh, for cruiserweight, I'm too small, I think.
Too small. So light heavyweight will be the heaviest that you'll go.
I think yes. Only if I can move.
Right.
Down.
All right, listen. I have to ask you real quick. I know you don't like making predictions, but I know you're a fight fan. You love boxing. There's a fight that people have been wanting to see for the last few years, and I'm talking about Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Crawford. Fight that hasn't been made, but people are talking.
No, don't ask me about these guys. I like Terrence Crawford, but to make a prediction, you have to know how they feeling themselves in the training camp. You know,
right.
You have to know them. You have to know them problems.
Right. Well, whose style do you like better?
Terrence, maybe Crawford. Yeah, I like his style. He's really smart.
Listen, Dmitry, I respect you not wanting to make predictions. It's tough. I mean, none of us are psychic. That's my job, to try to make predictions and make a fool of myself. But look, I'm looking forward to November 5th. I think it's a great matchup. Congratulations on all your success since then. It's well deserved. And I'll be tuned in on November 5th, Dmitry. Appreciate your time, champ.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.